Hey guys, it's Gotham Royalty, and today we're going to be talking about the latest trailer for Injustice 2, the Shattered Alliances Part 2, talking about what we thought, the characters that were revealed, and just our general thoughts on what happened and what we liked. I think the first thing we saw in this trailer was Bruce Wayne sort of talking about sort of the events of Injustice 1 and the comic books and Superman becoming evil. I know that was a moment you quite liked.
Yeah, I know you thought it was a bit generic, but I just thought it was quite, I thought it kind of set the tone of it was almost as if this was like a film trailer, because film trailers they open with like main characters
That
talking,
narrative,
yeah. So I liked that. I kind of thought it set quite a sophisticated, serious tone.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was quite cool to see, sort of, and Bruce Wayne looks a lot better in this game than the last one. When you saw Bruce Wayne sort of unmasked in the last game, it was really weird. Like his eyes were kind of really squinted, and it didn't work because it was sort of his face was built to be under the Batman mask. But in this,
they'll do everything.
yeah, but it really looked good. It was interesting to see. We saw a bit more of Superman in that sort of red sun cell from the end of Injustice 1 and what we saw in the last Shattered Alliances trailer. We also briefly saw Lucius Fox. I know all you really know him from is the Dark Knight trilogy with Morgan Freeman, but he's sort of an interesting character. It's interesting to see him in this universe. I think the big character reveal in this was Green Arrow. He was a character that he was on the leaked list, but he
quite a lot.
Yeah, we hadn't seen him in the mobile game, so but it was good to see him. He looks really good.
Yeah, really glad he's returning to the game. He's
I think he's going to be he will be not the Injustice Universe's Green Arrow because he's dead. Yeah. Now we know from a lot of intro dialogue from the beta they are acknowledging the comic books because we've seen some intro dialogue with Black Canary and Superman, the fact that Fate did save Black Canary and Superman did kill her.
Yeah.
So we will see I imagine this version of Green Arrow is going to be the version that was taken from another universe where his Black Canary died, which is the version Black Canary was put in his pocket universe with.
Yeah.
So I imagine it is that one, since we see him with Harley and Black Canary, and obviously the costumes aren't very resemblant of anything prior to the Injustice 1 game. So I think that's probably what that is. Next we saw what I was really excited about. We got to see some Flash.
Your dreams, they came true.
Yeah, no gameplay yet, but
Will you finally be quiet about it?
Probably not.
Didn't think so.
But yeah, it was cool to see. So Flash and Green Lantern, who were both on the regime side in the last game, are now both with Batman. Flash, we saw him defect in the first game. Green Lantern, I was wondering, because he was a Yellow Lantern in the last game, what was going to happen? How would he become that? Would the Guardians actually let that happen? He mentioned he obviously went through a lot to become a Green Lantern again. Do you see a brief?
I don't want to say gruesome, but quite a
sort of almost torture scene.
Yeah, not a very nice scene.
I'm not sure if that was what that was. Or that was like a separate thing, because it was with Atrocitus. So it would seem weird that the Guardians have got Atrocitus to do it. So I don't know if maybe they were just showing something.
Because it was still creepy.
Yeah, from the beta we did actually Atrocitus and Batman. Atrocitus mentioned that he thinks Hal Jordan should become a Red Lantern, and we did see the Red Lantern sort of go on Hal Jordan's hand in that clip, and then he sort of shoots sort of this massive burst of energy, and his ring glows. Next up, your favourite thing in this whole trailer?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Harley, a bit of a dialogue. We'll just put the clip in here.
Don't worry, Bats. With this crew on the job, what could go wrong?
But that was really cool. You see sort of her.
Because I feel like we've seen not very much of Harley, really, in the grand scheme of things. It was just nice that she had her own little speaking bit in the trailer.
Yeah.
Was it Black Canary? I think she had her arm around. Saying,
and Black Canary actually had her arm around her back, sort of getting along.
It was nice.
In the comics, they actually have kind of a bit of a friendship relationship. After Green Arrow's death in the comic book, they become quite close.
I have to say, her voice has grown on me.
Yeah, I think initially it wasn't great.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first, but it has grown on me.
I'm pretty sure it is the same voice actor as the first one. It's just originally the first time we saw it, for some reason it sounded a bit off.
In the first one, it sounded very sort of, not cartoonish, but like it wasn't like it didn't sound real. You wouldn't see someone in the streets with that.
Yeah.
But now it sort of sounded like a real voice someone could actually have. But I like it more now.
Something I really like about Harley, and I wonder if this will be consistent in all her costumes, the Batman logo on the back of her jacket, because she is in Batman's team. I quite like that. Quite interesting to see. Kind of a funny thing, the fact that like she was with Joker, who was like Batman's arch rival, and now they're like working together quite well, and they did in the last game. Next up, neither of us particularly cared, but we saw a bit of Dr. Fate versus Superman. When you saw his super, he was wearing a different helmet, so that was interesting to see, just a bit of different gear.
Cool.
It was cool, but like that was the last thing we saw. We've seen that super,
like
so it wasn't.
Been waiting on it.
Yep. Right, my favourite thing in this whole trailer, really, absolutely loved this. Flash versus Reverse Flash. A bit of, like, sort of a racing scene, they have a bit of a fight. I absolutely loved it. And it's interesting, because obviously this means that Premier skins might not be unlockable in the game, they will be DLC, but he's actually, like, Reverse Flash will have some sort of role.
He plays a role in the game.
I wonder if that's maybe a flashback, or he's part with the society or something. Maybe he's got his own agenda. Yeah. I don't think, from my knowledge, there's not an awful lot of Reverse Flash working with someone else, so maybe he's come in just from the future or something, but that was really cool to see. Yeah, no, I really loved that. Like, we still have no Flash gameplay, but this has been more than we've got before, apart from the mobile game, and absolutely brilliant. Next up, we saw the Society. We saw their roster. That was our first in-game look of Bane, which was quite interesting to see.
He looks better than he did in the last game.
Much better. No, I don't know. I quite liked him in the first game. I know that was very much comic accurate representation, but I like this look. It's very kind of high tech. And moving on to the next character, the high tech seems what the look they're going for, because Captain Cold, you see, classically in the comics, sort of winter coat, very kind of cheesy character, but in this straight up like high tech military gear. Really interesting to see. I was a big fan of that design.
He looks cool.
With the gear system, that would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, obviously his accessory would probably be the gun. Actually, briefly speaking of that, I wonder what Bane's accessory will be.
Not sure.
But yeah, no, that was great to see. You briefly see you see Catwoman, if you just look, and there you also see like Deadshot, but there's a sort of someone's white sleeve, and I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure if maybe that's just a generic soldier, but Grodd's army seems to be basically the guerrillas from Gorilla City.
Yeah.
So I imagine that is someone quite important. I don't know who it would be.
Mystery character.
Yeah, but no, that's interesting. That was interesting. I have no idea who that character will be. We saw sort of Cyborg and Green Lantern have some intro dialogue. We'll just put that clip in here.
The regime is making a comeback. Not while I'm wearing this ring.
But that was quite cool to see. Sort of them having a bit of interaction. Green Lantern's obviously on Batman's side now, so fighting him. And you see his super. We've already seen that in the mobile game, but with the console graphics,
it looks
really nice, really creative.
Yeah, really good.
Quite similar to the last one in the fact that he takes you to Oa, the Green Lantern planet. Green Lantern. We see some Green Arrow gear. So we sort of see quite a lot of sort of various gear in this. But yeah, we sort of see a Arrow logo on his chest, which is kind of cool. I quite like that. And then it's sort of, you see the sort of start of his super, and then they kind of make it look like it's part of this other thing, but it's just, it transitions into a cutscene. They're not part of the same thing, but they just wanted that sort of transition to him shooting an arrow and that explosion happening. Something I speculated from the last thing, the fact that costumes from Injustice 1 will be making an appearance. So I now 100% believe that Robin will not be a character in the main story. He will be only seen in flashbacks, and that is why he's playable in the game. Because when we've seen him, it's been in like Arkham scenes, and also when we saw him in this, Batman it looked like the helmet from Injustice 1.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
I have a feeling we're maybe going to see the Arkham scene from the comic book. We're going to see Dick Grayson die, and that will be sort of where Robin his role in the story. And in the last trailer, we saw Superman with sort of the first game torso. I think that'd be really interesting if part of the gear you could unlock the Injustice 1 costumes. I think that'd be really fun. I know you really like the Insurgency costume from the first game, so that'd be interesting if you could get that for Harley. So also we saw a bit more Bane. We just saw Green Lantern sort of hit him with a massive hammer. I don't know if that's a transition into his super, or I'm not sure, because it was kind of it was at a sort of cinematic angle.
I do like that they're incorporating a bit of gameplay, like even if it is minimal. It's just nice.
In
that
the
they're
last one, it was just-
incorporating it a little bit.
Yeah, in the last one, the gameplay was minimal.
Yeah.
You saw Supergirl do sort of a heat vision walk. Actually, I didn't. She wasn't in this. You didn't see her at all.
No,
Wasn't massively
actually,
bothered
I
considering
didn't-
we got like
I didn't
4
think
reveals.
of that actually, but no,
Yeah.
she wasn't in it.
Neither
at
was
all.
Wonder Woman. This was
Yeah.
very much regime centric, and you saw a bit of the society. We also saw Batman and Superman have a bit of a fight. Saw more Superman gear, sort of this red stripes across his costume. Saw Green Arrow's super, which looks really good. He shoots a
Yeah,
bomb arrow
yeah.
behind Bane.
I
And,
really liked that.
yeah,
I
and then
think
sort of flipped and
out of-
smacked him into it.
Out of the trailer, that was one of the things I picked up on that I really liked.
Actually, very much reminded me of his grab attack in Injustice 1, where he grabs you and throws you over him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all. It was all really interesting to see.
Yeah.
At the end, just the sort of Superman and Batman clashing.
I
'cause,
quite liked how that ended actually.
Yeah.
Like I know it's something we've seen before.
But yeah, no,
But
it
I
was
quite
cool.
liked
It
that as
added
an
kind
end,
of
yeah,
the
I
cinematic
liked
feel. It was really. I really liked this trailer.
Yeah, I did. I think it was probably my favourite trailer we've got
Absolutely.
actually.
Yep.
Because it seemed like it was a proper story that it was telling. Like I said earlier, like it seemed like it could have been a movie trailer. It seemed
Yeah.
like a proper story. It was telling the audience. So I really liked this one.
Yeah. No, really fun. Obviously, they said just a character reveal today, but we got Green Arrow was the
Yeah.
main one. Really looking forward to Green Arrow. I love that character in the
We
first
got
one. You
the-
know, I'm
yeah, we
quite a
got
fan of
the
that character.
Brief look at Captain Cold.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm most excited about Flash and Reverse Flash,
Yeah.
but I'm glad Green Arrow and Green Lantern are in this. Like, I think Batman, Flash, Green Arrow, and Green Lantern are my 4 most played characters, my 4 favourite characters in the last game, and I'm really glad they're all back. And their costumes look amazing. The gear system, I can't say enough how excited I am about having that. Yeah, just recently I've been getting really excited about this game, not
Yeah.
waiting for it to come out. Just the fact that I know we're going to own it and be able
It's
to
not
play it.
that far. What is it? 71 days.
Yeah, roughly. We'll try not to do the
Yeah.
countdown too soon, although I've already got it on my phone. But yeah, we got another reveal Monday. It'll be interesting considering we've already got they just threw 4 characters at us straight up, which is amazing. I think, just quick speculation, I think next week's going to be Bane.
Yeah.
It's going on
I
the
can see it,
WWE's
yeah.
channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. If we've got a character in that's kind of wrestling themed, Bane would be the
Bane would
obvious
be the
one.
obvious choice.
So I have a
wouldn't it?
feeling
But
it'll be Bane, but
maybe we'll be
Yeah, let's
surprised.
see.
Maybe it'll be the complete opposite.
that's complete opposite to Bane. Let's figure it out. Brainstorm. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to that. Not sure if anything will beat this trailer at this point.
It'll be good.
It'll be good to see more footage. Yeah, no, absolutely brilliant trailer. Lots of great footage.
Really looking forward to the game now.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe. Really helps us out. Comment what sort of videos you want to see. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Bye.